As dawn broke over Istanbul, tension simmered beneath the surface, a city of rich history now embroiled in political strife. The arrest of Ekrem İmamoğlu, Istanbul's charismatic mayor, cast a long shadow over the skyline, igniting a fierce wave of protests across Turkey. İmamoğlu, a rising star in Turkey's political landscape, had long been seen as a formidable rival to President Erdogan. His detention on charges of corruption and alleged terrorist connections sent ripples of shock throughout the nation. Many viewed these accusations as a thinly veiled strategy to stifle political dissent before the pivotal 2028 presidential elections. Prior to his arrest, İmamoğlu was not just a mayor but a symbol of hope for those yearning for a change in the political status quo. The protests swelled with strength and numbers as enraged citizens took to the streets of Istanbul, Ankara, and Izmir. Their chants of solidarity and demands for justice reverberated through the heart of these cities, echoing a consensus that İmamoğlu's detention was an affront to democracy. Meanwhile, authorities acted swiftly, implementing bans on public gatherings and deploying riot police armed with tear gas and water cannons to suppress the rising tide of dissent. Despite the grim atmosphere, the resolve of the protesters refused to waver. Videos of people facing off against armored police lines went viral, symbolizing the deep-seated fears of authoritarianism creeping into Turkish democracy. The streets hummed with unwavering defiance, a testament to the people's calls for freedom and fairness. The political unrest further entangled Turkey's financial stability, causing the Turkish lira to plummet. In a bid to stave off a financial crisis, the central bank intervened, yet the uncertainty lingered. International observers, from policymakers to human rights activists, watched intently, raising alarms about Erdogan's tactics of wielding judicial power against adversaries. With İmamoğlu behind bars, the Republican People's Party, CHP, doubled down on their support, undeterred by the looming threat. They pronounced their commitment to uphold İmamoğlu as their presidential candidate. As the world turned its eyes to Turkey, a nation stood at a crossroads. The coming days braced for high-stakes confrontations, leaving an indelible mark on the future of Turkish democracy. The question remained, would the flame of democracy endure the winds of suppression, or be snuffed out in a country fighting for its soul?